Hello everyone, my topic is prosthodontic management of microstomia patients. Microstomia is defined as an abnormally small oral orifice. This condition results in functional impairment such as difficulty with food intake, pronunciation, poor oral hygiene, and cosmetic problems. It could be either congenital or acquired. So, under etiology, the examples of congenital could be in the cases of Freeman-Selden syndrome and Seldom-All syndrome. Acquired could be the results of scarring, facial burns, systemic scleroderma, oral submucous fibrosis. So management could be classified into prosthodontic and surgical methods. Under prosthodontic, we use various methods for removable prosthodontic, fixed prosthodontics, and in the cases of implant supported treatments. So firstly, under removable prosthodontics, we use various preliminary impression techniques for macrostomia patients. They are further divided into flexible tray techniques and sectional tray techniques. Under flexible tray techniques, three techniques come. First is flexible impression trays, second is flexible plastic trays, third is reinforced flexible impression trays. So first is flexible impression trays under flexible tray techniques. In this technique, non-rigid tray is used to obtain a diagnostic impression. Material used consists of silicone putty that was inserted as shown in this figure, and the impression material is molded in mouth itself before it gets polymerized. Second is flexible tray technique. The trays which we use during fluoride application procedures, those same trays could be used here also. Then third technique is reinforced flexible impression trays. Flexible impression tray made of putty silicone material was reinforced with an acrylic U-shaped device with a crossbar connecting two arms. 19-gauge orthodontic wire was formed into U-shape corresponding to arch form. Then similar size wire is soldered over the both ends of this U-shaped frame. Then after that, impression is taken with the help of this U-shaped device. Then after flexible tray techniques, sectional tray techniques. There are 6 techniques on the sectional tray techniques. Anteroposteriorly sectioned stock trays, mediolaterally sectioned stock trays, plastic trays with building blocks, technique using impression compound, technique using cross pins and slots, then technique using magnets. So anteroposteriorly section stock trays technique, we section the tray anteroposteriorly. We can use either one tray or two trays. Then we take impression individually. After taking the impression, we pour it individually. First we pour first section, then we take another section, we hold it along with the first section, then we pour it and we hold it in both sections in hand till the plaster sets. Then technique using cross pins and slopes. In this technique, we section a tray along with the handle. Then in the first section, we place cross pins, and in the another section, we place slots and attach both sections with the help of cross pins and slots. Ninth technique is technique using magnets. After taking the impression, we place acrylic block over the handle. Then we place or we produce notches along with in that acrylic block. Then we attach both sections with the help of magnets as shown in the figure. After removable prosthodontic treatment, we come to the management for fixed prosthodontic treatment. We can use those techniques which we used in removable prosthodontic treatment. Along with those tray impression techniques, we can use 45-degree angle air rotor in the cases of fixed prosthodontic treatment. The 45-degree angle elevator is easy to achieve access in macrostomia patients, as shown in the figure. This is a case report by Thakur et al. Prosthetic management of macrostomia with customized dynamic splint. In this, they use the ends of cheek retractor for taking impression. Then they made customized dynamic splint with the help of that. Ask the patient to wear it for 3 to 4 weeks. They inject hyaluronidase in the patient. Then in the end, we can appreciate it increased mouth opening horizontal as well as vertical. This is the case report, sectional complete dental macrostomia patient. The case came in our department. In the first figure, reduced mouth opening could be seen. In the second figure, custom trace section, and after taking the impression, it has been attached with the help of stitch button attachments. Then after jaw relation, trying was done, and in the last figure, we can see the patient was satisfied with the denture. To conclude, prosthodontic management of macrostomia patients is difficult with conventional procedures as they cannot be applied directly. Hence, clinicians should approach for modified procedures while following basic mechanical principles to achieve satisfactory aesthetics and function so that patients with macrostomia due to any reason could relieve from a big psychological trauma due to restricted oral functions and compromised facial aesthetics. These are my references. Thank you.